Hello, friends. It's Tara-Nicholle Nelson. I am the CEO of SoulTour.com and the founder of the School of Spiritual Strategy. Okay, so it came to my awareness today that today is 100 days till 2020, till the year 2020 begins. All right. And so there's a bunch of stuff that I have set intentions already around for helping you come to know truths I want you to come to know about the universe and yourself and your worthiness and all of these things in 2020. But one thing that I'll just start with is that when you get divine downloads, when Spirit says move, you move. And when you do, you can do things that are supernatural because it's not just you operating in the natural anymore, right? So I got the download today to start just sharing with you some little tiny spiritual and practical strategies to help you gear up for your own level up in 2020. I'll share some things that are like things that I'm doing in my own practice, in my own life, in my own business. But I guess I just first want to say this. Don't let the idea that there are only 100 days left before 2020 flip your struggle switch on, okay? It doesn't have to spark that feeling of time scarcity or the feeling of being behind or the feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to make sure, grind, go hard to change everything about my life. It doesn't have to be a challenge in the constraining feeling way, struggling feeling way. It's not something you have to force or stress about because, hey, all time is actually arbitrary anyway. We'll talk about that a little bit later, probably next year. What this is, this idea, the reason I'm bringing to your awareness that there are 100 days left till 2020 is that this moment can be a beautiful opening. It can represent a wonderful opportunity for you to make progress toward your, what I like to think of as our spiritual strategy objectives for being souls and spirits in these meat covered skeletons, okay? And our spiritual strategy objectives are not what the world says. We're not here to check off a bunch of tasks off of some list of things we got to accomplish before we die. Right? Our spiritual strategy objectives are more freedom, more growth, more joy. We came to this planet to be and do and learn and create, turn our ideas into real things, and to learn and to love. So that's the name of the game, right? More freedom, more growth, more joy. So I'll be sharing with you as they download into me some little spiritual and practical strategies to gear up for your level up in 2020. And I'm just going to share it as Spirit moves me to share. I want you to know, though, my intention is to plant some seeds for you to have a year of health and wealth and love and wisdom and free, full-flowing self-expression in 2020. I want you to start receiving. See, my audience is so many of you guys are high achieving, high powered, and high vibration, women in particular. I want you to start receiving more, start allowing more, start relaxing more, releasing the struggle, releasing the need to feel unworthy or to feel perfectionistic, and to still see progress in your real everyday life and success go onward and onward and onward and upward. Okay, so here's where I want to start. One question that I want you to start asking yourself now to sort of start pre-paving the energy for 2020. And I want you to ask yourself this question in your quiet time, in your meditations, in your journaling, in your free writing, in your self-talk. Ask yourself these, actually two questions. One, what wonderful things are trying to come to me and through me? What wonderful things want to come through me and to me now, today, in this moment, and in 2020? And the second question is this: how good am I willing to let my life get? How good am I willing to let my life get? Now, I'm posing these questions to you, and I want you to pose them to yourself in the interest of beginning to release some of that inevitable resistance, some of those resolve, some of those inevitable inner conflicts. Start the process of allowing that stuff to trigger so you can release it, which will begin expanding your expectations. I want you to start tuning yourself to the channel of everything is possible for you. Everything is available to you. All resources of this universe are available to you. And I want you to start doing it, actually not in a grindy, I gotta get it right way, but in a light, playful way. I want you to start daydreaming. I want you to start letting yourself daydream about a full-on, beautiful life, sure, of wealth and success in this world, but also, more importantly, of inner riches. Meaningful work in beautiful places, meaningful play in beautiful places. Spending your time with people you love and who love you. And usually the biggest blocker to receiving all of that, because it's your divine inheritance, is inner resistance, inner roadblocks, okay? So like, let's start that process of just asking yourself what wonderful things are trying to come to me and through me, and how good am I willing to let my life get? One important note is you begin asking yourself this question. I want you to let yourself want what you want. This is the beginning stages of you practicing letting yourself want what you want without criticizing yourself or feeling selfish, without, if you start hearing your inner critic going, who do you think you are to want success and love and money and health and fun? Let's let that resistance, just allow it, let it come up and pass through so we can start releasing it now, so that by the time 2020 comes around, we'll be in unresistant, fully receptive mode. Okay, and the way you start releasing that stuff, those messages, those inner beliefs and inner conflicts, is just by saying it. We shine light on the shadows, and when you shine light on a shadow in the real world, it dissolves. Same in your inner world. So I want you to start tuning yourself to the channel and energy and feeling of the things you want, the experience you want to have of your life in 2020. And I want you to start doing that by just allowing yourself to purely desire what you desire, and not giving into the old thought habits of self-criticism or shrinking, not giving into old thought habits of scarcity stories or unworthiness stories or fear. All right, that's it for me for now. I declare over you that 2020 will be a year in which the desires of your heart come to pass in surprising, unexpected, wonderful ways. Your ships start coming in over calm seas, that the desires of your heart come to life by grace and in such miraculous ways that old limiting beliefs, your old beliefs in scarcity or unworthiness, literally begin to dissolve and dissipate. All right, that's it for me. Keep your head up and your heart out. I will see you back here soon. Oh, and if you have any questions or things you'd like me to address as I start just speaking life into you for 2020, just drop them into the comments and we'll take a look. We'll try to get everybody's stuff addressed. All right, bye-bye.